أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. القول مني في جميع الأشياء قول آل محمد فيما أسروا وأعلنوا وفيما بلغني عنهم وما لم يبلغني. والحمد لله الذي جعلنا متمسكين بولاية سيدي ومولاي أمير المؤمنين مولى الموحدين إمام المتقين الصديق الأكبر فاروق هذه الأمة أسد الله الغالب غالب كل غالب علي بن أبي طالب. The stand of Abi Abdullah al-Hussain, without a shadow of a doubt, is a unique one. It is a stand that solidified the foundations of the previous prophets. The stand of Abi Abdullah al-Hussain is a stand that left its footprint in the books of history. The stand of Hussain still echoes till this day. The stand of Abi Abdullah al-Hussain has become eternal. The day that he was killed on the day of Ashura, his stand has become eternal. And it is for everyone to take from it and learn. I am here to discuss the philosophy, the original reason as why did Hussain make this stand. Too many of us claim, or you hear many slogans, that Hussein's stand was a political one. Hussein's stand was against oppression. We don't negate that. We accept the stand of Hussain is a stand that was against oppression, but that's a secondary reason, not the primary. We have watered down the stand of Hussain. We have tried to make it adapt, mold to the different ideologies and the different worldviews that we have on this world. And that is wrong. Because Hussein's stand does not adapt to no ideology. Hussain does not adapt to no one. We adapt to Abi Abdullah al-Hussain. And like I always say, Hussain did not need Ashura to happen to be great. Hasha lillah, never. We needed Ashura to happen to know the greatness of Abi Abdullah al-Hussain, because it is our own ignorance. Hussein's stand transcends time, my brothers and sisters. Hussein's stand transcends these man-made worldviews. Hussain doesn't compare to no one. Hussain doesn't compare to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Gandhi. No one compares to Hussain. Hussain is the king and we follow. Hussain is the master and we are the slaves. That's how it goes. Hussein's ideology, Hussein's worldview is uncomparable. Don't try to water it down and connect it with other worldviews. No. That's not how it works. Abi Abdullah al-Hussain himself tells us why in a letter which was his last testament and will to his brother Muhammad ibn al-Hanafiyyah. So he says, the Imam states, now we're going to talk about the words of the Imam and him telling us why did he rise. This movement of mine is not on account of stubbornness. Many other companions tried to tell him not to go, but you don't tell your Imam, the Imam of your time, your leader, you don't advise him. He's the one that advises you, for he knows better. He is the one that has al-ilm al-ladunni, the divine knowledge. He knows where he is going. Now he's going to tell us why he has made this stand. I have risen up seeking to reform the affairs of the nation of my grandfather. Islah, he uses the word Islah in Arabic. Repair, reform. Not reform like you hear it now in this generation. No. He wants to take it back to the original aqidah of Islam. So the stand of Hussain was a stand of aqidah, doctrine, creed. And tonight we are remembering the infant that was murdered in the hands of his father, Abdullah al-Radi'. And it is a special night for me. 4 years ago, I had a son. He was an infant. When the doctors gave us the news that he has died, I prostrated to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shakiran, thanking Him for all of the decisions that He makes. For whatever decision He makes is a wise one. But I'm not here to tell you about my son. I'm here to tell you the ibrah that I took from when my son died. The example, a lesson. As I held his hands and his arms were moving like a bird that's trying to fly, I remembered my master Abi Abdullah al-Hussain, of when he threw the blood of his infant into the sky, and the sky, nothing came back down. It is as if the sky is saying, we will take this as proof against the qawm. And Abi Abdullah says, he says to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as he looks up to the sky, خُذْ حَتَّى مَا تَرْضَى. Take until you are pleased. Assalamu alayka ya sayyidi wa mawlaya.